Welcome to IGM Guru. IGM Guru is one of the global leading online training and certification provider for IT expert by the skilled IT gurus to help them achieve their professional goals.
I'm Siddesh. I would like to give a brief introduction about myself because I'm not sure what all information about me you have. So overall, I have around like 10 years of experience, out of which 8 years comes from Salesforce. Currently, I'm working as a lead developer slash architect in my organization. So I'll just give a high level overview on it. So Salesforce, like one of you guys said, it's a CRM. Yes, it's a CRM tool. So for someone who doesn't know what CRM is, CRM stands for Customer Relationship Management. So companies, when they have a lot of customers, they want to manage the relationships with the customers. Like they have people who are interacting with their brand for the first time, and there are also people, sorry about that, there are also people who have been associated with the brand for a long time. There are people who maybe at today's date for a particular brand have completed 1 year anniversary with that company. Maybe after their first purchase or maybe after the first time they opted in to receive that company's email. So there are various customers and at a various stages in their journey with the brand. So to manage all of this, to manage the interactions that the company is doing with all of the customers, they use a platform and all of that management is called CRM. And Salesforce is the number one CRM platform in the entire world. They have their own sales cloud, service cloud, using which out of all the other clouds which they have to offer, through which they provide these platforms through which companies, leading companies, you name it, and we have them. They use them to effectively reach out to the customers and uh, improve the customer experience basically. And then we have Salesforce Marketing Cloud, wherein all the marketing related communication that can be through emails or mobile messages. A matter of fact, the push messages that we all receive when we install a particular mobile app of a company. All of these things. Recently, we also have WhatsApp. All of these things can be done through Salesforce Marketing Cloud. So, if you ask me, who all can be a good fit for this training that we are talking about, say for Salesforce Marketing Cloud? I mean, if you ask me, I can say anyone and everyone. People from IT background, people from non-IT background, because as compared, if you ask me, Salesforce Marketing Cloud requires less or at the matter of fact zero prior experience with IT. So tomorrow you will have those options as well. So Marketing Cloud Administrator, Marketing Cloud Email Specialist, or Marketing Cloud Consultant, or Salesforce Consultant, Architect. The journey is ongoing. And ideally, after this certification, your initial profile will be of email specialist. Then we have one more milestone wherein you can become the administrator. And after that, you can think of whether to go for developer or consultant. So right now, the one which we are talking about is Marketing Cloud Email Specialist, which is like the foundation course. Post that you have Marketing Cloud Administrator, then Consultant, Developer. You can, after Administrator, you can directly do Developer if you all are interested into developing and if you have a hang of programming languages, and that's where your interest area is. If not, you can think of doing Consultant certification, wherein you deal with cross-platform implementation, integration, and all of those things. Then uh, the Marketing Cloud is usually used for B2C communications. When I say B2C, it stands for business to customer. So if you all take examples of big firms like Nike, Adidas, or Amazon, now these companies are a business whose target audience, whose uh, consumers are like end-to-end customers. So in a day, the amount of emails that Nike has to send is much, much more than a company whose target audience is not an end customer but a business. So you can think of Salesforce for the matter of fact. So Salesforce clients are not end-to-end customers, but in fact there are other businesses like Mercedes and, and other big brands. These are the consumers of Salesforce. So Salesforce would be using more of Pardot. That is again similar to what Marketing Cloud is, but that is for B2B, where your subscriber base is not as big as a B2C client. So for that we have Pardot, and email specialist is what we'll be learning, Marketing Cloud. We have different modules in it, which we will check and what we'll learn in them. We have experiences wherein we have opted in to a particular website and then we receive emails. What is opted in? Like let's say you open up a particular website, let's say Amazon.com, you search for a particular product and you want to buy. You will sign up if you have not created your account yet. If it's a first time on your browser, you're logging into Amazon.com, it will ask you to create your sign up, and during that it will take your email address and there will be one check box that I want to receive marketing emails and offers and promotions. The moment you check that, that is when you opt in to receive their emails and you become the subscriber for that particular company. Now with Salesforce Marketing Cloud as a campaign manager or as a company, you can send out emails to only those people who have opted in for your communication. That's the first thing that you agree to legally and sign up for. If you do not do that, then the customers can legally sue you. So as a campaign manager, the first thing that we all have to take care of, that we have a genuine set of our subscribers, a genuine database, and then we are targeting them. Um, Another example that I would like to give is you go to your bank ATM and you withdraw some cash from the machine. The moment you withdraw some cash, there is an email that you receive that X amount of rupees or dollars has been withdrawn from your account and this is your remaining balance. You all receive that message, which is a transactional message. In that case, what happens, the terminal device that is there, it makes a call, API call, and from Marketing Cloud, an email is triggered to you. And your bank already has all your details with them. So your email address and the kind of emails of withdrawals and all are already configured. Few personalizations in that will change your name and also your balance and the amount you withdraw, which it will pull up from the database it has, and you will receive that email. Another example is on your phone, you are surfing up for a new brand, you're purchasing maybe a t-shirt. You go to a t-shirt website and you liked a t-shirt, you purchased it, and over there it also asks you to download an app wherein you get an extra 15% off. So to get that extra 15% off, you download the app and then you continue with it. So at that moment, we also have signed up for their emails when we provide our details. We have downloaded an app. So from Marketing Cloud, as a business, we can send them push notifications. We can send them SMS if they have opted into our keyword, and also we can send them emails. So as a brand, we get the flexibility to create different journeys using different tools, different channels basically, and reach out to the customer to create a better customer experience. Now, reason why Salesforce is so big and it is growing is because it is like a customer success platform, and it is very customer centric company. So for Salesforce, who are the customers? All these big companies will be using the platform, and it takes care of those companies and takes care of all the challenges that those companies would be facing in reaching out to their customers in the right and the most effective possible way. And all of the options that Salesforce has to offer are unlike any other. That's the reason why it is the number one CRM provider, and that's the reason why a lot of companies tend to go for Salesforce services. And Marketing Cloud is where the magic happens, wherein you take care of the email communications, the SMS push notifications, and when you do that, the kind of tracking tools and analytics and everything that Marketing Cloud has to offer is just beautiful. So while learning, we'll be learning different studios and different builders that Marketing Cloud has. So like for sending out emails, we have Email Studio. For mobiles, we have Mobile Studio. For We also have Social Studio, which is again a different training altogether. But if you are interested in social media marketing and for your company, or if you company hires you to do that using Social Studio, you can integrate all of your social channels at one place, create your campaigns at one place, and then submit all of them, manage all of them from that one central place. Track and analyze all of that from one central place instead of creating different posts for different platforms. The different modules that we'll be learning in our courses are data and subscribers. So in that first module, we'll learn how Marketing Cloud helps you organize your data and your subscriber data, and how effective storage methods it offers you. All of that we learn in that. In module 2, once we learn basically how to store our data and manage our subscriber base, then in module 2, we learn how to create the content. And creating content means creating emails, templates, and all of those things which you'll be using to reach out to your subscribers. In module 3, we'll learn how to test our emails once we create them, and ensure that the design wise or the script or coding language wise they are as per the logic that we wanted to build it. And then uh, we will be looking at and learning different ways in which we can send those emails. And then comes the analytics part, wherein once you send out the email, you get to know how many people opened it, what time did they open, how many people clicked on which link, what time did they click, and all of those things, which helps us to create better campaigns in the future. Then we have a segmentation module, which according to me is one of the most important thing in marketing. So as a company, when you reach out to your customers, your segmentation becomes like the most important thing. Because let's say if I'm an outdoor apparel brand, wherein people who are interested into sports gears and outdoor sports and all of those gears and uh, accessories, clothing, if they come to me, it would be most important for me to divide my audience into various segments. Like for say, if I have cycling gears, so cycling can be one of the segments that I have. Then if I have people who are interested in trekking and I have all of the things to offer for that, I'll have a segment of trekking. Swimming is the sports that I'm catering to. That would be one of the segments. So when I'm sending out emails, I'll be sending relevant emails, relevant communication information to my subscribers. I'll not send a hiking related email to someone who is interested in swimming. So that's the beauty of this platform in content creation and segmentation, wherein you learn and you can basically in one email create it dynamic in a way wherein it can look different to different subscribers based on what value we have saved at our end. And the last that we learn is the automation. So in automation, basically we learn how to automate all of this. So wherein you have day-to-day emails that you send out. Let's say you have a birthday campaign wherein 10 days before the birthday of a subscriber, we are sending them coupon codes. And let's say at the day of the birthday, we are saying that, again, wishing happy birthday. Just a reminder that you still have a 20% off because of your birthday, and maybe after 5 days, that today is the last day, which you can avail your birthday discount. So we'll be like in this example, sending out 3 emails, and all of those will be automated because every day we will not be performing activities and finding out whose birthday is it today and what email should I send. So all of that is configured and automated, and that's how we basically make the task easy and the life of a campaign manager or else the brand easy, wherein they can just automate it for the next coming months and sit back, relax, and enjoy and watch the show and see how the emails are performing, then analyze it, make the necessary changes, and keep making better email campaigns. So that's the course structure that we have. Now, I would like to know from each one of you what questions you have and what basically would you like to ask me?
Well, this is Gary. I just had a quick question. Do we get access to this slide deck?
This presentation that I'm showing right now?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, yes. As a part of the
Okay.
training, we do have an access to this. So if we go further on this, it actually has the entire course curriculum in it. This is created by Salesforce
Okay.
for the purpose of the email specialist training. So we follow a very structured way in which we'll be conducting this course, and this structure is created by Salesforce. So we do this in line with it. So tomorrow when you go for your certification, the questions that will be coming would be revolving around this.
Okay.
Hi, sir. Ayushi here. I just wanted to ask that do we also get the server access to practice all this?
Yes.
So, sir, actually, you said there are different modules like Salesforce admin, then Salesforce developer, then Salesforce consultant, and email specialist. So first we have to uh, give an exam for the email specialist. Then after that, we can, take different exam for different certifications. So
Correct.
my question is, in this training, so we will cover all these topics or only specific email certification, email specialist?
So yeah, that's a very wonderful question. Thank you for asking it. Why I said that is because the email specialist course that we have, so that's logically the first one that you have to do. So that's the
Yeah.
reason why the course curriculum that we cover is the one provided by Salesforce for email specialist certification. However, in my curriculum, I also include few things from the administrator, few things from the developer, and few things from the consultant. Reason why? Because after this course, you should have a clear path of what to learn for administrator, where to learn from, and how to learn for it. Again, the same thing for consultant, what all are things you need to know, where to look for those, and again for developer, like for example, a marketing cloud developer knows AMP SQL, and server-side JavaScript, and how to use it, where to use it, all of that basics I cover. We also provide with AMP guides and SQL related links using which few of you who are interested in developer after your certification or maybe right from when you start learning for your certification, parallelly you can learn this as well. Yeah, so we will be master of this and jack of these three.
Okay.
Because tomorrow when you go for your interviews and all, it is good to know things from these, because tomorrow when you become a campaign manager, you'll be interacting with your developers. You need to very well know what development tasks you need, and knowing few things from there helps uh, you in basically having better communication with your team, and it helps you basically in your overall journey as well. Because when you have basic knowledge of all these, after the certification, whenever you be preparing for these three, you would comparatively take lesser time because you will have a parallel learning experience to these. Thank you for your wonderful question. It helped me in explaining how we as you know training service providers are different from the others. Is wherein we not only teach this what you sign up for, But along with this, we also cover a few things from here, which I, as a professional, marketing cloud professional, I know from my journey, which are important. During the training, during the 10-day, 5-day, or depending on what time each one of us is planning to dedicate for every day, depending on the amount of time we spend every day, we'll be doing practical scenarios. And this certification, this PPT is so beautifully designed that it will kind of cover all the scenarios that you would during working on this platform. So when the moment you complete this certification, you also take scenario-based discussions and question and answers for the certification. The certification will already cover half of that. So the moment you get certified, you would have already covered various practical scenarios, and you would be ready to take on the responsibility that the company is expecting you.
So, sir, we need a CSS HTML knowledge for this course.
CSS and HTML knowledge for this course is like, so if you know CSS and HTML, it's an added advantage. However, it is not a prerequisite, because you will be working as email specialists or campaign managers or administrators once you do this training. And a company always has a team of content designers or content developers. So because you will be expert on Salesforce Marketing Cloud, how to send emails, how to configure emails, how to set users, roles and permissions, and deal with the IT part of it. But however, there would definitely be a team that designs the UI for your company, that looks after the HTML designing of the emails and all of that, because you want the branding to be consistent, you want it to render well across all of the emails and all. So HTML development is something that there is a dedicated team for usually. However, in Marketing Cloud, you have Email Studio and you have a content builder wherein you can just drag and drop things and it will create its own HTML code. So from our audience who do not have experience on HTML, you all can still create emails using the drag and drop features. Like for example, the one I'm pulling up on the screen. This one, I have not used any of my HTML knowledge, and keeping that aside, I have created it thinking that I have no experience at all in it, and by using only the drag and drop features, I have designed this. So this is a template that Marketing Cloud offers, and using the template, I have edited the content inside it that I want. So if you see on the right side, we have the email template that it would look like. And on the left side, we have the content blocks that we can use inside the email. So all of you see here is the email which has content blocks inside it. The template gives everything ready in front of you. You just have to click on it, edit, drag and drop. It's as simple as that. So just like we guys create Instagram stories these days by dragging email and dragging different filters or different texts like that, it's as simple as that. You can create your email, and in the backend, the platform will basically, now this is a content block for which the platform has created the HTML code, but on the front end, you just have drag the content block or use the content block which is existing in Marketing Cloud's template. If I go into your code view, you will get to see the code of the entire email, which I have not designed at all. That the platform has done based on the template that I have picked and based on the blocks that I have dragged from here.
Thanks for watching the video. For full course, please visit www.igmguru.com and enroll today.